This lesson helps you understand the properties of algebra. The properties of algebra are the rules of the game of algebra. They're statements that are true all the time. The commutative properties state the order in which you add or multiply two numbers doesn't change their sum or product. For example, 7 plus 9 and 9 plus 7. These expressions are equivalent expressions because they have the same value. Also, 4 times 6 and 6 times 4 are equivalent expressions using the commutative property of multiplication. The commutative property also works for variable expressions. X plus 5 equals 5 plus x, and 3 times w equals w times 3. The associative properties apply when you're adding or multiplying more than two numbers. The way in which you group them doesn't change their sum or product. As with the commutative property, there's one for addition and one for multiplication. Don't get this property mixed up with the commutative property. For the associative property, the order of the numbers doesn't change, just the grouping. The associative properties also work for variable expressions. However you group it, 3 plus 2 plus x equals 5 plus x. And 2 times 5 times w equals 10w. Next are the identity properties. For addition, adding 0 to a number doesn't change its value. For multiplication, multiplying a number by 1 doesn't change its value. The identity properties also apply to variable expressions. W plus 0 equals w, and 1 times x equals x. Finally, with the distributive property, multiplying a sum by a number is the same as multiplying each number in the sum and then adding. For example, to multiply 6 times 2 plus 4, you can add 2 plus 4 equals 6, and then multiply for 36. Or you can use the distributive property and multiply 6 times 2 plus 6 times 4. And then add for 36. You can also use the distributive property to simplify a variable expression. 5 times x plus 3 equals 5 times x plus 5 times 3, or 5x plus 15. You can also multiply a difference by a number. For 8 times 5 minus 3, multiply 8 times 5 minus 8 times 3. For 40 minus 24, and you get 16. For a variable expression, 2 times a minus 7 equals 2 times a minus 2 times 7, which is 2a minus 14. This lesson helped you understand the properties of algebra. And this lesson was brought to you by the Math Fun Academy. Its continuing mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new math and new equations, So boldly go where no math student has gone before.